Hey guys, how are you? My name is Rachel and I'm here every Friday live from the Facebook group Seize Your Passion at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And I was here today at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, but the live video showed live like it did last week and then it didn't post to Facebook, didn't really record, which is what happened to me again today. So I did a little test just now, that one posted, so I'm hoping this one will as well. I'm going to try this one more time and I'll think of that as a dress rehearsal. So, this week, what I want to talk about is the notion of why now is always the time to seize your passion, to become your best self, to realize your dreams, to achieve your goals, to do what you love, to figure out what your passion is, to figure out what you love, to figure out how to achieve growth in whatever area of your life you want to improve upon, whether it's your relationships, your business, your career, make that change that you've been thinking about. Why now is the time, always, no matter what, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter anything. Now is the time, okay? Have I made that clear? So, number one is an obvious one, but it's one we often take for granted and don't actually implement in our daily lives consciously. I'm guilty of it too. I'm sure it'll resonate with most of you, if not all of you, right? And that is the notion that now is the time because tomorrow may not come, you know? And we know this and it's a truism, but unfortunately, we usually only realize this or remember it and really, take it in and actually are inspired to do something about it when tragedy hits or our mortality faces us or something happens that really wakes us up and says, holy shit, life is short and what am I waiting for? So now is the time, simply because of that, universal truism that we often take for granted, which is that tomorrow may not actually ever come. And too many people reach the end of their lives and look back when it's too late and say, shit, I didn't do that. I didn't even try. I wasted, I wasted my opportunity. That's heavy, man, but it's so true, So that's number one, and again, it's an obvious one, but it's an important one to really remember daily on a conscious level. I really hope this is recording. I'm gonna be so pissed if this doesn't record again. What I'll do is, I know what I'll do if it doesn't. I know what I'll do. Okay. The second reason why now is the time to seize your passion, people, I don't care who or what or where you are, is, because of all those reasons we give ourselves not to, right? And those reasons are really excuses. I'm sorry, but they are. I'm telling the truth, and I'm saying this to myself as much as I am to any of you. Excuses to justify and rationalize and reason with our fears or our challenges for not doing it now or not starting now, right? Reasons like, oh, I'll do it, when I have more time, or I'll do it when I lose more weight and I look better, right? Or I'll do it when it's finished, when it's really finished, this project I'm working on. When it's not perfect yet, it's not there yet, it's not good enough yet. Or I'll do it when, hey Susan, the stars align or the time is right. You know what, people? That time may never come. Again, going back to point number one, where tomorrow may never come and that perfect opportunity, that magical, perfect time may never come. In fact, if it's perfectionism that's your reason or excuse, which I'm guilty of, then it definitely won't ever come, because there's no such thing as perfection, and it's never going to be perfect, and it's never going to be the exact right time, and you're not going to have more time, and you're not going to, it's not about, losing weight and I'll do it then, or, it's not going to happen. That's not life. And those are just excuses that you're reasoning with yourself and telling yourself justifications and stories to really get over the fears, of not doing it now. So, now is the time, people, to seize your passion. Again, tomorrow may never come, and that perfect moment that you're waiting for, that perfect opportunity of when the stars align and where you have more time or you have more money, or when the everything is perfect, may never come. And if you keep waiting for it, and if you keep procrastinating, because that's what you're doing, you're certainly not going to get any closer to doing it. By taking that first step and doing something now today, that's how you create that perfect time or that perfect alignment of the stars. You create it, you seize it, right? Seize your passion. It doesn't just happen. So now, today, every moment, you know? The third reason why now is always the time to seize your passion, people. I don't care who you are, where you are. And this goes back to, you know, so many people, especially when I first started this and even now, and people I don't even know, you know, it's out there. It's a huge topic of conversation, you know, and again, it's just another excuse in my opinion, the rationale of, you know, what if I don't know what my passion is? What if I don't really, I don't know how to do it. I don't really know what it looks like. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I know I used to love doing this, or this used to be my goal, or I had all these goals, but not really feeling it anymore, or I'm just not fulfilled. I don't think this is really my purpose. This isn't really, you know, this isn't for me. You know, how am I going to go seize my passion? How am I going to go start now today if I don't even know what that looks like? Well, that's the very reason you should start today and now, right? Because if you don't start figuring it out by doing things to help you figure it out, by thinking about it, by taking whatever little steps, even if it may end up not having to do with anything that has to do with your, whatever that passion is, or, you know, and there's no one big passion, you know, I think we're all multifaceted. I've said this a million times before. It's figuring out really what brings you joy and fulfillment, and how can you become your best self. And for some of us, you know, we have a very clear definition of something in particular that we're passionate about, whether it's our career or our business or a creative dream, you know, but for some of us, we're not really sure, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a purpose and we don't have that, you know, that potential to become our best selves and realize our purpose here, because every single one of us does. But if you keep saying, well, I have to wait till I figure what that big thing is to actually even do anything, then you'll never figure out what that purpose and growth and fulfillment is, even if it's not this huge, big idea and dream, which it doesn't have to be, you know? But the point is to start now, you know, again, reading about it, thinking about it consciously on a consistent level, signing up for a class, writing an email to someone, you know, spending more time with someone, whatever area of your life you want to achieve growth in, or you think will bring you more fulfillment, or you want to change in, start doing stuff now, today. Don't wait till the perfect time. Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow may never come. And certainly don't wait and use the excuse of, well, I have to figure it out first. You're not going to figure it out unless you start figuring it out. And how are you going to start figuring it out? By taking action now, by doing something about it, by thinking about it, by making it a conscious part of your being every single day, you know? So that's the third reason. My fourth reason that I've been thinking about of, you know, why it's so important to remind ourselves that now really is the time, you know, seize your passion, seize the moment, today, now, every day. You know, the first one, you know, tomorrow may never come. The second one, you know, all those excuses and procrastinations are really just justifications to get over our fears, and that perfect moment will never come. And the third one being, you know, the excuse of, oh, I'm not really sure what my passion is. I have to figure it out first, and then I'll start taking the steps and seizing it. No. The fourth reason is, and it ties into all three, I think, is, you know, nothing we do in life, there's not a single moment or experience in our lives that's for naught. You know, every single moment in our life, every experience we have contributes to who we are becoming, and figuring out that, you know, personal growth journey, that self-discovery, learning about ourselves, figuring out what our passions are, learning from the mistakes and the failures that we make when we do take those steps and start taking action now and today. If you just sit back and do nothing and wait, you know, for the perfect moment or the perfect time, or you know, or say, you know, I'm not going to do that because that's just a waste of time, and that has nothing to do with my passion, or it's never going to lead to my passion, or, you know, I'm going to fail miserably, or it's going to be a complete waste of time, then it will be, right? But if you have the mindset and you understand that every single thing you experience in life, every moment is actually helping you get there and is contributing to who you are, what your values are, what you love, and how to achieve that fulfillment and purpose and passion, then you won't say, oh, that's too little, or that's a waste of time, or that has nothing to do with anything, or, you know, that was just a complete failure and I'm not going to do that again. No, you know, I mean, again, that's your choice how you look at it. But if you have the mindset of, you know, everything contributes to your growth and to your journey, which it does. Everything happens for a reason. If you make that conscious choice to have that mindset, then that again will propel you to seizing your passion, to achieving that fulfillment, to achieving that growth, and not using the excuse of, I'll wait for the perfect time, or I'll do it tomorrow, or I have to figure it out first, or, that's going to be a waste of time and it has nothing to do with, any of my goals or dreams or it's, how is that going to add value to me, right? But it will, because every single experience, every single moment that we go through in life happens for a reason if we choose to see it that way, and contributes to our growth and to our journey and to that self-discovery that we're all on, of finding that ultimate passion, purpose, and fulfilling life. So that's it. I think this is now working because I see some people joined live, so that's a good sign. This is the second time I'm doing this today, like last week, unfortunately, but that's okay. Yay, seize your passion now. And I'm outside, as you can see, because I decided now is the time, right? So many weeks I walk by my backyard and it's gorgeous out and I'm like, oh, I have to do one of my live streams outside one day. And today I'm like, perfect topic, perfect opportunity. Seize your passion now. I'm gonna do it outside today. So it's gorgeous weather here, as you can see. And I'm doing it now. And I wanna just share with any of you that are watching or that, know me or wanna know more about me and more about Seyopa maybe, that are in New York. I'm gonna be presenting at a Women Connect event in New York next Thursday, January 26th. So if you're interested, if you're in New York, ping me, text me, email me, private message me, however, comment here, and I'll happily send you an invite to that and give you more information about that. And it is a Women Connect event to promote women entrepreneurs, but I'm one of 3 presenters, and then there's a keynote speaker. But men are certainly invited, so it's not for women only, although it is to promote women entrepreneurs. So yeah, so if you're interested in that, just let me know. I'll happily send you an invite. I'm really excited about it. I'm really nervous about it, but I'm excited. And then I'm also really excited about some amazing, amazing collaborations that I'm working on with some amazing organizations, companies, and people that are very like-minded with a similar mission and vision to inspire people to achieve personal growth and realize their dreams and achieve their goals and become their best selves. And I'm really excited to share those collaborations with you soon, and hopefully inspire you. That's the goal, and inspire myself. I'm part of the journey. That's why I do these live streams, right? This is my growth. This is my journey for the week and my aha moments. So that's it. Now is the time, people. Not tomorrow, not when the perfectly stars are aligned, not when you figure things out, because that'll never happen. Start now, every day, every moment. Seize your passion. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.